The light of day had begun to fade. Contorted branches of the trees clawed at my sleeves, and the dank underbrush clung to my jeans. The wind wailed, carrying a stench of rotting wood. Dark shadows crawled along the forest floor, purloining the streams of light as they passed. I looked up. The clouds were tar black and thunder rolled across the malevolent sky. I was lost. All I wanted, more than anything, was to be home. My mind was racing. My heart was pounding. Beads of sweat pricked my brow. In front of me, there was a house offering shelter. At last I was safe. Timber planks covered the facade with mold, and overgrown bushes suffocated the pathway. Yet as the first thud of raindrops hit the forest floor, it beckoned me forward. Within a few minutes, the rain was furiously lashing across the inky black sky, and I barely noticed cracked window panes smeared with little age, blood, or dirt. Cobwebs grey with dust from years of abandonment caught at my legs as I gingerly climbed the stairs. I knocked at the door. There was no answer. I tried again. No one was home. The doorknob, cold to my touch, turned stiffly. Rust flicked as the handle turned. I peered through the doorway. A fire was crackling in the room's corner. Glowing embers leapt and twirled in a fiery dance. I was mesmerized and drawn in. I cautiously entered the room. Once inside, I was aware that eyes from somber portraits were following my every move. I stopped and gazed. One old canvas held me still on the spot. It was the eyes, piercing like a dagger, that pinned me down. Was this the owner of the strange premise I had entered? I knelt in front of the fire, warming my hands of stone. Numb, then tingling, I felt life return to my body. Suddenly, the door swung open and a gust of wind swept across the room. The fire went out. A chill tingled down my spine. An eerie silence echoed throughout the forest. Fear welled up inside of me. I could not move. Blood rushed to my head. I slowly glanced behind me, hardly daring to breathe. A bead of sweat slowly sluiced across my forehead. Horror seeped through my veins. I turned to stare. The piercing eyes had vanished, revealing a blank canvas. Bile rose in my throat, the acidic taste burning on my tongue. Blistering heat and acrid breath swept across the back of my neck. It reeked, coffin-like. My limbs were frozen. Bony fingers clamoured and clutched to link a chain around my neck, squeezing tighter, ever tighter, to drain my blood dry. Gimlet eyes met mine. I clawed frantically, to no avail. Gasping, I drew my last breath. Again, a soundless scream dispatched from